Now that it's September, all eyes are on the Federal Reserve. The overwhelming expectation is that they'll cut the federal funds rate at their upcoming meeting, driven primarily by recent signs that inflation is cooling and the job market is slowing down. Mark Zandi, the chief economist at Moody's Analytics, said, "They're ready to cut just as long as we don't get an inflation surprise between now and September," which we won't. But what does this mean for the housing market, and more importantly, for you as a potential home buyer and seller? The federal funds rate is one of the key factors that influences mortgage rates. Things like the economy, geopolitical uncertainty, and more also have had an impact. But when the Fed cuts the federal funds rate, it signals what's happening in the broader economy, and mortgage rates tend to respond. While a single rate cut might not lead to a dramatic drop in mortgage rates, it could contribute to the gradual decline that's already happening. As Mac Frantantoni, the chief economist at the Mortgage Bankers Association, points out, once the Fed kicks off a rate-cutting cycle, we do expect that mortgage rates will move somewhat lower. And any upcoming federal funds rate cut likely won't be a one-time event. Lawrence Yun, the chief economist at the National Association of Realtors, says, generally the rate cutting cycle is not a one and done. 6 to 8 rounds of rate cuts all through 2025 look likely. Here's what experts in the industry project for the mortgage rates through 2025. One contributing factor to this ongoing gradual decline is the anticipated cuts from the Fed. The graph shows the latest forecast from Fannie Mae, MBA, NAR, and Wells Fargo. So, with recent improvements in inflation and signs of a cooling job market, a federal funds rate cut is likely to lead to a moderate decline in mortgage rates shown in the dotted lines. So here are 2 big reasons why that's good news for both buyers and sellers. Number 1, it helps alleviate the lock-in effect. For current homeowners, lower mortgage rates can help ease the lock-in effect. That's where people feel stuck within their current home because today's rates are higher than what they locked in when they bought their current house. If the fear of losing your low-rate mortgage and facing higher costs has kept you out of the market, a slight reduction in rates could make selling a bit more attractive again. However, this isn't expected to bring a flood of sellers to the market, as many homeowners may still be cautious about giving up their existing mortgage rate. Number 2, it should boost buyer activity. For potential home buyers, any drop in mortgage rates will provide a more inviting housing market. Local mortgage rates can reduce the overall cost of home ownership, making it more feasible for you if you've been waiting to make a move. While a federal funds rate cut is not expected to lead to drastically lower mortgage rates, it will likely contribute to the gradual decrease that's already happening. And while the anticipated rate cut represents a positive shift for the future of the housing market, it's important to consider your options right now. Jacob Channel, the senior economist at LendingTree, sums it up well. He says, timing the market is basically impossible. If you're always waiting for the perfect market conditions, you're going to be waiting forever. Buy now only if it's a good idea for you. Bottom line, the expected federal funds rate cut, driven by improving inflation and slower job growth, is likely to have a positive, though gradual, impact on mortgage rates. That could help unlock opportunities for you. When you're ready, let's connect. That way you'll be prepared to take action when the time is right for you. This is Leanne Farrington with Keller Williams Vestavia. I look forward to talking to you.